What's up, travelers? It's Liz from Means to Travel, back to chat a little bit more about female travel-centric tips for this week's edition of Female Traveler Friday, which is a new series that we're doing on this channel. I introduced it last week. So as I kind of alluded to last week, I had started filming this particular video when we were traveling in the UK last autumn, and this video is going to be about how to do your makeup while you're traveling kind of for the whole day. You know, you're gonna be out and about, but you are gonna have to wear your mask here and there. Unfortunately, a lot more mask mandates are kind of popping back up, not only in my home country of the United States, but in other parts of the world. And so this is becoming more of a thing again that we all have to think about and kind of plan around. So I had filmed a video of how I did my makeup each day, pretty much the same way, while we were traveling, in order to accommodate the fact that I didn't really want to get a lot of makeup transfer onto my mask. I didn't want to be constantly needing a new mask each day or constantly washing it. So that being said, without further ado, I'm going to do a little bit of a makeup tutorial in this next footage. So let's roll the tapes. Today I'm going to do a travel makeup tutorial as I get ready for a day trip to Bath from the Airbnb that I'm currently at here in Bristol in the UK in October of 2020. And I'm going to talk about the differences that I've done for my makeup routine now that I'm wearing a mask all the time in 2020 and taking it on and off throughout the day, because there have been significant changes in what I do in order to get ready, and I thought I'd share them with you all today. All right, let's jump right in. All right, so I'm now sitting on the bed here in our Airbnb because there's a mirror on the wall right here and pretty good lighting coming in from the window, and I'm going to do my makeup in order to get ready for our day in Bath in England today. So as I was mentioning before, I have a mask here that covers a large majority of my face. So I try to avoid doing a lot of makeup in that mask area just to keep the mask clean throughout my travels. So the things that I use on a daily basis are much smaller in number than I maybe would have used in previous trips. So the very first thing that I do is concealer, but just under my eyes. Normally I would put it on my chin and my nose too, but again, that would get on my mask and need me to launder my mask a lot. So I've been avoiding that. Sorry if you can see it in our videos, but that's just how it is. Then sometimes I'll put it up here too, just to even out areas on my forehead. You can use a brush for this too. I'm just not right now. I maybe would if I was doing my makeup for the live streams, but today is just kind of a day out and it's supposed to be a little bit of a rainy day too, so. Then I use an eyeshadow primer because I've already put eye cream on my eyes and I just want to make sure that the eyeshadow sticks, because really in like this day and age with travel, I lean in on doing a lot more to my eyes and, you know, less to other things. So making sure that the eye makeup stays on is going to be important. So this is the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer. I've been using it for a couple years and it's pretty good. The concealer that I used is a Laura Mercier color Ultra Long Wear Concealer. So that's awesome for a full travel day. I usually don't need to reapply at all. Okay, and then I have a couple different travel makeup brushes in a makeup bag that I carry with me. So for that, just kind of letting this dry a little bit longer. For that, I usually start with my Clinique base eyeshadow. This is Ivory Bisque and Bronze Satin. I've been using this duo since I was in 6th grade. It's the perfect shades for my personal skin tone, but they have a lot of choices for different people's, you know, different skin tones. So I'll put it in the corners of my eyes, the neutral color, and then kind of to highlight up here, I'll put it up here as well, on the brow, right under the brow bone. As you can see, I have pretty thick eyebrows naturally, so I don't actually do anything to my eyebrows. I know a lot of people do, and that would work for this type of environment, pandemic traveling as well. It wouldn't get on your mask or anything. But for me, I skip that step and just use a brow gel that I'll show you guys really soon. And honestly, I'm not blending probably as much as I would with if I was doing like my makeup again for a live stream or something, but it's good enough for a travel daytime look. Then I have a Bobbi brown palette of eyeshadow colors that's, ooh, it's like jammed. There we go. And this is great. It's a little drawer. So it comes with 8 different colors in here. I'm not sure if they still make this particular palette because I've had it for a little while now, but you can definitely find really good compact palettes, eyeshadow palettes that are good for traveling. And I've found that I'm using this way more now that I can't really do anything with my lips or with my blush than I would on normal trips. So I'm really glad that I brought this. So today, because I'm wearing kind of a cooler color tone, I'm not gonna do the pinks as much. I'll do the gold tones. So usually I just put this on my lid. This one is just called Beige, and then I'm gonna put Blazing Star on top. I have another Bobbi brown eyeshadow color just called Gray. I love the ones that are just so basic. It's like, we're not trying to mess around. We know what color this is. It's gray. It's beige. Okay, so the shimmer, what is it called? Blazing Star adds a little bit of shimmer, which is nice. And yeah, so that's a sparkly eyeshadow that I just kind of do a quick layer on top of the beige. All right, so you can see that's as good as we're gonna get. And then I go and do my eyebrow gel that I mentioned. This is the NYX Control Freak eyebrow gel. You know what, just so you guys know, I do have like what kind of broke, whoops, a brush that I sometimes use if my eyebrows are really messed up. Yeah, you can see it's like broken on this side, but I use this side to brush out my eyebrows if they're like really messed up after a shower, after sleeping or something. Sometimes I don't use this before putting on my eyebrow gel, but I thought you guys might want to see that. Usually I try to keep this getting ready routine to a bare minimum. Okay, so I have an interesting skin tone color that like has 0 olives to it, so I end up using this eye brightening color stick that got discontinued, so I'm not even gonna say what it exactly is because I don't believe you can find it anymore, but it definitely has like, it's like a light blue shimmery pencil, and I put it right in the very corners underneath my eye here, just to give me a little bit of extra like oomph to look awake when I'm traveling. Then I move on to eyeliner. This is the one that I use a lot when traveling. It's the Clinique Really Black Quick Liner for Eyes. And I'll just line my waterline on the bottom and then line on top. It gives my eyes a lot of definition when I don't really have much else to play with because I'm wearing a mask all the time. I used to be a huge proponent of getting my nails done a lot and going to the nail salon, and I would get a gel manicure before longer trips sometimes. But on this trip I've been keeping my nails bare because it's such a long trip. We're gone for 3 months. And I didn't want to have to be going to the nail salon here all the time. And honestly, it just makes it a lot easier because we're doing so much that I just don't want to have to deal with chipped nails ever. I know you're not necessarily supposed to be like pulling on your eyes, but I'm very gentle about that skin. But yeah, they always tell you not to do that, so don't pull too hard. Don't do as I say, not as I do. Alright, so next is my Great Lash Waterproof Mascara. It's going to be raining off and on all day today, so bringing waterproof mascara is like super essential. If you're gonna definitely be in a lot of rain, I actually recommend, instead of the quick liner for eyes, I would recommend doing the Bobbi Brown gel eyeliner that's in a pot and using a brush for that, because that stays on no matter what. But today, I'm risking it and going with the quick liner for eyes. If I have to touch it up, then maybe I'll bring it in my bag. But I'm just kind of brushing this on my eyelashes. I don't use an eyelash curler, but if you do, obviously do that first. I don't always do my lower lashes either, but I was gonna do that today just to look nice for you guys. All right, then next, I've done a video about this, I'll link it below, but I have my Trevallo with me with my perfume, which is a great way to kind of feel pretty when you can't wear a lot of makeup, and a great way to just be a nice smelling traveler. So I'm gonna do this little spritz. And then honestly, that's pretty much it. Sometimes I'll just dab my forehead with my Clinique pressed powder. So this is the Stay Matte pressed powder and Stay Neutral. I do have a brush for this. It comes with a little pad, but I like to keep this cleaner and use a brush that I can clean more frequently. And I'll just do my forehead because if I do the rest of my skin, then it's gonna get on my mask. Okay, so that's the makeup routine. Last but not least, I have my Aquaphor Lip Protectant plus Sunscreen that I keep in my bag, put on throughout the day. I don't put this on and then immediately put my mask on, because otherwise it will probably transfer, but it does sink in a little bit. So this is all I do for my lips right now. And that was the biggest change from my travel bag from before, is that I used to bring different lip gloss colors and lipstick colors, but now really the only time I put that on is for the Sunday live streams that we do for this channel, because otherwise it's gonna get everywhere. We're wearing our masks, taking it on and off all throughout the day, and it's just not practical to be wearing blush and foundation and lip stuff. So that's it. That's all that you really need in 2020 for travel makeup. So I hope you guys liked this makeup tutorial video where I kind of showed you how I had to adapt my daily routine while traveling in order to accommodate kind of the local mask mandates and what that meant for my, what I had to do with my makeup. I kind of course, had to wear a little bit more because I was filming. If you are opting for just no makeup or something like that, that is totally fine too. If you guys liked this video, please press a thumbs up and add your comments down below too. If you have any tips for me or for the rest of the community about things that maybe I hadn't thought of or missed, or ways that you do your makeup in order to accommodate your mask wearing needs. Also, make sure to press the red subscribe button down below so that way you don't miss any of the travel tips and travel vlog videos on this channel to come. Thanks everybody for watching. Cheers, happy travels, see you next week. Bye!
Hey travelers, don't forget to subscribe and let's hang out more. Here are some links to other helpful travel videos on my channel, and press that notification bell so you don't miss any new and awesome travel videos to come.